I'm going to share with you today is a very convincing effect. It seems that you can actually read with the help of your fingertips. That is exactly what your audience is going to believe if you can perform this flawlessly. Hello everybody, I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Every week I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you still haven't subscribed to my channel or if you have come for the first time, I'll request you please support me by subscribing my channel. If you like this video, if you like this tutorial, please strike the like button, share this video with your friends and write in the comments how you enjoyed this tutorial. Also don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. Let me show you how it looks from the audience perspective so that you can understand exactly how strong the effect is. And then I will show you the secret. Tell your spectators that being a magician or a mentalist, you have developed the senses of your fingers and they are so sensitive that you can read cards with the tip of your fingers. So saying, you invite 4 spectators to help you and they can sit around your table if you're performing at a close-up situation. So spectator A, B, C and D. Or if you are performing at a platform situation, then they can stand in a line. Now you show them a deck of cards. This deck can be borrowed from them and you immediately hand this over to somebody to shuffle. So the deck is shuffled as much as they want to, and then what you do is the deck is returned to you. After the deck is returned to you, you say that each of the 4 spectators is going to choose a card from this deck. They have to remember the card and you are going to read the cards with the help of your sensitive fingertips. So saying, you show the cards, run the cards from hand to hand for spectator A to take a card. Let's say the spectator A takes this card and you can even turn away while they are taking the cards. So you turn away, the second spectator takes this card, the third spectator takes this one, and the fourth spectator takes another card, let's say this one. You genuinely have no idea as to which spectator has taken what card. Now you collect the cards from A, B's card goes on top, C's on top, and D's on top of all other cards. And you then say that I'm going to read the cards in the order. That means from your left to right, A, B, C and D. So saying, you reverse the order of the cards. So you take these cards like so, and then the cards are now reversed. You take the top card and with your sensitive fingers, you just run it over like so and then say that I think you have taken the 10 of diamonds. Let's see. Yes, it is indeed 10 of diamonds. So saying, you turn over these cards and say that now I'm going to read the card what spectator B has taken. Again, you take the top card and you run your finger under the card and then you say that I think your card is 2 of clubs. Have you taken 2 of clubs? Let's see. Yes, indeed, it is 2 of clubs. After that, you do the same thing. You turn this card over and you put it at the bottom and you go to spectator C and you take the top card and again run the index finger of your left hand under the card and say that I think your card is the Ace of Hearts. Let's see. Yes, it is indeed Ace of hearts. So saying, you say that only one card is left, and that is spectator D's card, and you put that card at the bottom, and you take the top card and run your finger again under the card and read it, and it is 9 of spades. I think it is 9 of spades. Let's see. And it is indeed 9 of spades. So you have read these cards one at a time with your fingertips. Now, if you practice this well, you can just amaze your spectators. They will find no clue. This trick can even be performed when you are surrounded by the spectators. Perform it anytime, anywhere, with any deck of cards, any shuffle deck of cards. Now, for the secret. This trick is suitable for intermediate skill level performers, or skilled performers, but there is no reason why it could not be performed by the beginners. There are some sleight of hands which are not very difficult to do, but one thing I'd like to discuss with you is that to run a growing channel like mine, I have to give so many new uploads. I have to share so many new uploads so that I get more and more subscribers. More and more subscribers like my videos, they learn tricks. So it is impossible for one performer like me to practice smoothly all the tricks that I perform for you in a tutorial. I hardly get time to practice this. You just ask any professional magician. They have a handful of tricks which they perform all the time, and so these performances are very polished and suitable for their paid audience. That is true in my case too. So my performance may not be very good, but after all, I'm going to share the secret with you, and it is your job to practice it well before you present it to your spectators. If you like this style of magic, if this magic suits your performing style. So let us proceed with the secret. You can borrow a deck of cards. Now, this is based upon one ahead principle, but don't go away. This is an advanced level of one ahead principle, because if you already know what one ahead principle is, you know that in one ahead principle you can disclose your predictions or your readings after all the readings have been completed. But in this case, you read a spectator's card and immediately you show that that is the very card you have read. That is the strongest point of this trick. See, what happens is that after the deck has been shuffled and returned to you, you need to look at the bottom card and remember it. Now, it is very easy. Sometimes the spectators are careless and they actually do not know what is going to take place. So they can hand you over like this, and you can easily glance at the bottom card and remember the King of Clubs. But in case if you have no idea as what card is at the bottom, if they have handed the deck like so and you didn't get a chance to look at the bottom card, it is very simple. You just spread the cards and look at the bottom card, which is 2 of diamonds, and then you say that the deck has been thoroughly shuffled by you, and then give some shuffles without disturbing the bottom card. The 2 of diamonds remains at the bottom. I'm actually shuffling the top top cards of the deck, and the bottom card remains undisturbed. After that, you need to make a break above the bottom card. So it is easy, like so. You just, with your thumb, you just drop one card, put your little finger, and now there is a break. As you can see that there is a break above the bottom card. You hold the break like so, that means it is transferred to your right hand. Take a few cards from the top and then take these cards and drop on top, maintaining the break above this bottom card, 2 of diamonds. Then take all the cards above the break and place them on the table. Place these cards on top, and now the 2 of diamonds is at the top. Simple. I'm showing you once again. Remember, 2 of diamonds is at the bottom. You just make a break above the 2 of diamonds, cut a few cards, place these cards on top, and take all the cards above the break and place them on the table. Put all the cards on the table, and 2 of diamonds is now at the top. Now you have to force this card to spectator A. Now the best way to force the card is a classic force. So you run the cards like so, and when he is about to take the card, you literally force this card. You literally push this card into his fingers. Once again, I'm showing you. You just swing cut. This is called swing cut. You swing cut about half of the deck. Remember, this is the 2 of diamonds. You put these cards, and there should be a step maintained over there, and you start running the cards from hand to hand and ask the first spectator to take any card. Now as his hand is approaching to pick the card, what you do, you push all the cards above at the break, and you push this card, and he takes the 2 of diamonds. It is not a very difficult sleight of hand, but there is no reason why you cannot use any other forces. But this looks more natural. There are more videos. You can find more videos on YouTube on classic force. Just go through them, practice it, and within a few days it will be very easy for you. Just you need to practice it with your friends, new friends. Just push the card like so, and you'll find that it is easy. So the first spectator takes 2 of diamonds. Then you say that I can turn away my head. Now you turn away your head, and the next 3 spectators can take any card. It really doesn't matter. So the second spectator takes this card. The third spectator takes this card, and spectator D takes another card like so. So you know that the spectator A has taken 2 of diamonds, and you have no idea as what card the others have taken. You say that you are going to read the cards one by one in the order. That means from your left to right. So A's card goes up here, B's card on top, C's card on top, and finally on top of all the cards goes D's card. Now you have to do a Shiva count. You tell them that this is fourth spectator's card, but I need to reverse the order so that I can read from the first spectator's card. So saying, in order to reverse the card, you count the cards one at a time. At least that is what your spectators believe. But what you actually do is do a Shiva count. It is easy. Just take the first card to your right hand, then push the top 2 cards to your right hand, and at the same time you steal these cards under the left hand cards, just like arm's length count. So you take the top card, it is pushed under these cards, and at the same time you take the top two cards of the left hand. Now both of them are having two cards each, and then you take both these cards of the left hand to your right hand, and at the same time you steal the bottom card, this one, to your left hand. So you take these cards and steal the bottom card, and finally you place it over here. So that is exactly what you need to do. I'm showing you once again. So two of diamonds is at the bottom. You say that I need to reverse the order of the cards. You just push all the cards to your right. Take the top card with your right hand. Take the two cards, these two cards, to your right hand. Then these two cards goes to your right hand at the same time. The left hand takes the bottom card of the right hand, and you put these cards on top. Now you need to practice this. If you can do this properly, it seems that you have just counted the four cards, and the cards are now in a reverse order. That means spectator A's card is at the top, followed by B, C, and finally the D's card is at the bottom. So you take the top card and act as if you are reading with your sensitive left hand fingertips, like so, and say that I think your card is two of diamonds. That is the card you have remembered. That was at the bottom initially of the deck. So you put it back there and you do a double turnover. Double turnover means you take the top two cards as a single card, like so. You count them here like so. It's easy again. And you turn them over to show indeed it is two of diamonds. The first spectator will be amazed. You just read his card, though it is an one ahead principle, but you have immediately turned his card over to show that it is indeed two of diamonds. Now, while you say that it is two of diamonds, your left hand should be covering most part of the bottom, and you just turn your hand like so towards yourself. It is called necktie, for a fraction of a second, and in the meantime you just slide the card a little bit, the top card, to your right a little bit, so that you can see the index of that next card, which is 10 of hearts in this case. So once again he looks at the card and you say that I have actually read your card. Now by this time I have just looked at, peeked at, I'd rather say, the second card, which is 10 of diamonds. Immediately push it back. You can do this even surrounded. Just you show the card, turn it over, and it is done. But make sure that the bottom of these cards should not be seen by the spectators, because they are not in the right order. Now you take the top two cards again and turn them over, and then say that I have read your card, I'll put it at the bottom. So saying, you push all the three cards above, like so. These are three cards. You push them all together, it's easy, and put them at the bottom. It seems that spectator A's card is now at the bottom, and you are ready to reveal spectator B's card. This is the one. Now you are going to say it is 10 of hearts. So you do the same thing and say that I think your card is 10 of hearts. So saying again, you double turn over these two cards and you say that yes, I'm right, your card is 10 of hearts. And when they're applauding, when they're clapping, you just take a glance at the next card just by sliding it enough to look at the index. So they are applauding and you see that the next card is ace of diamonds. So this much is enough. You can see the index. But you turn your hand, look at the index, and you say that yes, I'm again right. You turn this over and again push all the cards together and put them at the bottom. Say that the 10 of hearts goes at the bottom. And now I'm going to read the third spectator's card. You say and you name the card, and it is an ace. I think it is ace of diamonds, and you turn it over and you show that it is indeed ace of diamonds, and they clap and you look at the last card. You turn this over and say that yes, it is ace of diamonds, and I'm going to put ace of diamonds at the bottom. So saying, you again push all the cards at the bottom, and then you read the last spectator's card like so and say that it is king of clubs. You double turn over, you just take the top two cards again, turn over, and it is indeed king of clubs. Turn them over and then you just give it a mix like so, very casually, and say that I have read all your cards like so, and you have proved that you can actually read with your sensitive fingers. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. It is a funny trick, it is a fantastic trick. If you can perform it well, give it a try, practice it well, and let me know how your spectators enjoyed watching this beautiful piece of magic. See you again next time in the next video. Till then, bye bye.